Good.
What are we doing out here today, Dave?
Basically just getting ready to do the rough plumb. The waterproofing has been completed, but getting ready to do the plumbing under the slab and get that all.
And how do you get plumbing under a slab?
You actually do the rough plumb before the slab goes in.
Okay.
So it gets a bathroom for the basement area. We've already got the sewer line in, the water lines are in, so we'll be tying into those, putting in all the plumbing drain lines underground, so that you don't have the sewer draining from your floor joist up above.
Oh, that looks nice.
It keeps it a lot cleaner, so the basement's a more usable space.
That seems to be a point on this project, isn't it?
It's actually a point on everything we do. We try to make the basements as usable as you can. It's good economical space, and by using the TJI floor system, you maximize the utilization of that space. And then the more you can put underground or wrap up inside of the joist system, the cleaner it's going to be.
Now I see some stuff sprayed on the walls.
That's like a modified bituminous waterproofing type of product. It sprays on, it's a liquid. Jayco Waterproofing out of Cincinnati puts that on for us, and it provides a 10-year warranty against any water seeping through the walls, so that the customers have a good solid dry basement. There's some other upgrades that are available with that. They have a 20-year product with a dimple board that also provides some additional water barrier and insulation factor. If somebody is finishing the basement, that's definitely the way to go. At this point, the customer has no intentions of that, so the system works nicely. There are other systems that are damp proofing only. We don't use those. We assume that the basements need the waterproofing system in pretty much everything we build.
Well, it makes it livable space, you know?
It does. It's good usable space. We do everything we can to make sure that the basements stay dry. Earlier we had talked about the 2 rows of drain tile around the footer. There's 8 inches of gravel in the center of the slab between the footers, and then we'll run 2 foot by 2 or 3 foot high of gravel around the outside, so that water has a path to travel. The path of least resistance
Exactly.
is going to keep that basement dry forevermore.
Now, what are the big fiberglass looking things that are stuck on the windows?
You know, there's basement windows have historically been pretty small and not very functional.
Terrible looking too.
And they are kind of ugly. A number of years ago, they started using a egress window. It's basically 4 foot by 4 foot, and then they put these ugly steel tubes outside.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, the old
those were horrible.
window well grades.
Yeah.
Well, then they came out with the fiberglass systems. Look a little nicer. They've got the steps that are integrated into the fiberglass.
Okay.
You can still see daylight. You have a little tan exposure. It looks like a little rock area.
Yeah.
Looking out the windows, lets a lot of sunlight in. You fill those full of gravel around the outside, and you never have a water problem with that.
Isn't that nice?
It's really cool. And it makes it good, usable living space. You could even have bedrooms in the basement if you wanted to.
So are those windows are going to be able to open up and let air in?
Able to let air in, able to let people out.
Isn't that wonderful?
That would be, you could actually put 3 more bedrooms in this basement if you wanted to.
Because you're in the old houses, man. You had the 2 little square blocks, and it never opened either.
Most of the time they didn't, and they're put at the top of the foundation wall, so over time the plate settles and usually puts a bind on those windows.
And you end up putting a board over them.
You do.
Yeah.
And glass blocks, so you have no sunlight, no ventilation,
Yeah.
and no means of egress.
These are so nice. These are going to be beautiful.
These are really cool. Now, we use the concrete header above them, and then there's rebar tied into there, so you don't have any issues of
No movement.
no movement.
Wow.
Everything
All right.
Stay solid.
So what's next?
Well, today we're going to finish up the plumbing. We'll get that inspected at the end of the day. Tomorrow we're going to start prepping the slab, and hopefully tomorrow evening we get some concrete poured.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thanks for having us out here, and we'll see more next time.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.